clearly starting on a high note. DUNLOP Sydney 500 race 2 in the books, and another trio in the press conference on the top 3 of the podium tonight. Great race, I think that one was. Anton De Pasquale, the race winner, with Brodie Kostecki just behind him, and Matthew Payne rounding out the podium in third tonight. Anton, it's been a while since you've been in this middle seat. Congratulations. Is that a? I was gonna ask if that was a weight off your shoulders, but clearly it was a weight falling through the chair.
Yeah, what's going on with these chairs, eh?
Don't injure yourself.
I can now, what do you want?
Still one day left.
Nah, that's all good. Yeah, no, it's good to be back. It's a really good race, obviously. A lot going on. Hectic first lap, Brodie coming at me at the end. So we had to work for it, but car was really good. You guys did awesome stops, and we executed a really good race, which is what we've been working towards. We've sort of had bits and pieces of different things good at different times. So to put it all together in one day, on a day off pole position is amazing.
Starting first, finishing first makes it sound simple, but it certainly wasn't. Diving through pit lane, you had the restart with Matty right behind you. It was not an easy day at the office.
Yeah, it was obviously, I thought I had a good start, then I looked and Brodie was right next to me. So we both had really good starts. Obviously went side by side for a little while. The restart was like a traditional old school Sydney restart where the safety car doesn't pull away from the field that well, it was having a bit of a struggle. But then after that, it was sort of felt like we could control the race. Our car's quite good in clean air. Obviously we had to react to Matt going for the undercut on us and cover him, which sort of exposed us to Brodie, but the race was just a right of length.
It looked like to you that it meant a lot, this one, and it certainly did within the team at Team 18. Can you just elaborate on the feeling of being back on top?
It's a good feeling. It's hard to win in this sport. This is sort of the hardest it's been, I would say, in my experience. And for me, this one's a little bit different. Obviously, felt like we've had to build something to get to it, which is different to the ones in the past. So for me, that feels good, and it's special to everyone in the team, not just myself. Obviously, a lot happening in the off season with the Chev staff and the responsibility of all that, and the perceived pressure and the doubt and all these things. So it means a lot to everyone, and to get that on the board, including myself. So it's also a lot of firsts for a lot of people in the team. A lot of first win, first one for the race engineer, first for a couple of mechanics. It's special for many different reasons.
And championship leader early in the season, obviously, but cool. You guys are come to play this year at Team 18.
Yeah, apparently. I'll take the numbers. Try and keep them for another day. I don't think I've ever had them before, so cool.
Congratulations, well done, Brodie.
Thank you.
Probably needed just a couple more laps to get him. How far off were you, do you think, from getting to the back bumper of 18?
It was obviously a really close finish, but everyone at Shell V-Power Racing did a fantastic job, and I knew we had this car speed yesterday, just didn't really execute in qualifying too well, and like Anton said, it was dead even off the line, and I looked in my mirror to see where everyone else was, and there were a few car lengths back. So kudos to this guy. He's races with a ton of respect, so we're able to race side by side through turn 2, and didn't break my wrist, which is always good, and we just didn't quite have enough speed in the right parts of the race today. But once sort of the track sort of come to the Shell V-Power Ford Mustang, it really come alive the last stint. So I know the car's really pacey for tomorrow, and it's really good on its tyres. So I'm actually looking forward to a bit of daylight and sunshine tomorrow, and see how we stack up.
You guys obviously waited a few extra laps to try to get a tyre advantage. At what point did you guys make that call to try to track these two down?
I think we were just hoping for something a bit different, and you never know. One of these guys could, their teams could, fumble a pit stop a little bit and come out and battle for a lap, and sort of we were, we knew that I was sort of 3.5 seconds behind Anton, and you need a Hail Mary to pretty much win the race from there with only 20 laps to go. So, just a credit to the whole team, not just here but back home at the workshop as well. It's a big team effort, and the car's been running great all weekend. So, I'm feeling pretty confident going into tomorrow.
2 night races. We race in the day tomorrow. How different of approach is that for you guys as a team, just with the conditions will be different out on the racetrack?
I'll change my visor, and we'll set the tyre pressures and go again.
Sounds simple enough. I'll head over to Maddie on the far side. Third place today. A couple of solid race results to start off your year. You pretty happy with tonight?
Yeah, well, I don't really have too much to report on. I was kind of striving around and found myself third, which is nice. So, yeah, clearly didn't have the speed of these guys in front. Got smoked, but yeah, pretty happy to be on the podium for the second race of the year.
Caught the restart there when you were on Anton's bumper. What were you trying to get out there? Obviously, to get around him, but playing a couple of games just try to make something interesting.
Oh yeah, I thought he was going to go out of the last corner. I think that's pretty commonplace to go on the restart out of Sydney, and I don't think there was actually green flags at that point, and I couldn't really see because I was right behind him, so he had to wait for that obviously, and then which makes for a little bit of a sort of juggle going down the front straight, which made it pretty messy. But yeah, got away with it.
What do you need to get into the middle seat here tomorrow night? It's you guys have been in the thick of it and haven't quite had that bona fide, outright race pace it looked like.
Yeah, we've sort of been struggling. Felt like we probably took a little bit of a step backwards today, especially in quali pace. So yeah, got to make a couple of changes overnight, see what we can do to the Penrite Ford Mustang, and hopefully have a better day tomorrow and try and get on the top step.
Well, trophy, your first one of the year is not a bad way to have a Saturday night. I'll open it up to the journalists in the room.
Yeah, Anton, you don't strike me as the most sort of emotional kind of driver or celebrator, but is that the best win or the most special win of your career?
Haven't had time to think about that. I think that's maybe one for Sunday night. No idea. That's a good question. I don't know. I think I've had some good ones over the years at some special places. So different wins have different meanings for different reasons. So not sure.
What is it about this place? What 6 wins here, I think now?
I guess so. Yeah. Not sure. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's just I've been lucky to have some good cars here at different times. Obviously, the track's changed a lot in the 5 years or whatever it's been, and changed generations of cars and changed teams. So, I guess I just know what I want out of the car here, and when it lights up, it's good. Obviously, this is one of those places where if you can get in front, you have a little bit of ability to control the race. So, that was the plan today. Obviously, wanted to hold the lead because I felt like if we did that, that was going to be the best chance for us.
And just this place, I guess, in Gen 3 has been a Ford, track predominantly. Does that add meaning to getting a win on the board for Chev?
Yeah. A couple of days ago, like testing and stuff, I felt like we had quite a fast car, but I didn't think we were going to last the distance. And bro, like you could see, he was coming at me pretty hard, so maybe we couldn't. We just lucky enough, we were far enough ahead in that middle stint that he didn't come at us a bit earlier. So yeah, it's obviously tomorrow in the sunshine, and I think the night suits us as well around here. Just sort of suits the strengths and weaknesses of our car. So yeah, in the heat of the day, we're going to have to take some swings at it, I think, because it'll probably expose us a little bit more than this stuff.
Anton, ATB, I think, said on the broadcast that people were writing you guys off. Does that feel like you've put that to bed a bit?
Don't know. I haven't really spent long listening to people, so doesn't get you too far. So yeah, it's obviously there's a big responsibility for us. We're filling shoes which aren't really fillable, obviously, so we have to make our own path, and I think that's the best way we're looking at it. Not trying to replace who was there before. We're trying to sort of make our own identity, and I think we're doing a good job of that. And
do you take notice of any headlines about GM chasing star drivers at XYZ? Does this make this win more satisfying for you?
Yeah, you're hanging on to that headline for about almost 6 months now. Don't know, mate. I don't read it, but that was a long time ago, I think, wasn't it? I've been asked that for a long time.
Anton, when you put the computers and car to bed last night, did you think you'd be sitting in the middle today?
I think we had a shot for sure. I didn't think we had the sort of race pace of others, even yesterday. But one lap, I think we can put it together. New tyre and stuff. suits us. But yeah, always think it's possible. Sort of give your wish list to your engineer and come with high hopes and see what it does first turn.
And has everything in the car reacted the way you've expected with the changes from last year's car to this year's car?
Yeah, so far it's been more different than expected. We've had to pivot a long way and try a lot more different stuff than what we would have liked and what we're probably comfortable with. So probably lucky we had that test day and the 2 test days and time to really analyse it, because where we thought would be is a bit different to where we are.
To all of you, starting with you, Anton, you've now been in race conditions behind the other makes in the series and around them anyway. What have you noticed? Any strengths and weaknesses of your competition that you're putting in the memory bank for when you have to battle them next time?
Yeah, you're always making notes. I think there's definitely some differences, but you look at the cars, they're always going to be different. They've got different motors, they look different. So they're always going to be different. I think there's some strengths and weaknesses, but ultimately I think the car in front is always going to be the better car. That's just sort of the way motorsport is. Clean air means so much. So yeah, I think if you can get in front, that's always, the guy in front always looks like he's got the best tyre life, you know what I mean?
So if I can drill down on that, what's been the difference between racing with the Ford and the Toyota so far for you? And where's those differences been?
It's a very detailed question. I don't know. Well, I haven't raced a Toyota yet, for one. And I haven't really done too much racing with the Mustang either. But yeah, the cars look like they handle a little bit different in different areas. What that means, don't know. It's only one sample size, I guess. If we were here 12 months ago, we would have said the exact same thing, because that's what it looked like. And then you go to somewhere else, it looks different. So I think we can make that call after we go a few different style of different tracks, and yeah, we'll have a look at it. But yeah, who knows? I'll leave that for ATB.
All right, Brodie, what have you drawn from the other cars you've raced around, and particularly the different models?
To be honest, I'd pretty much echo Anton, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Biggest difference is 2 motors are overhead cam and one's push rod, so it's 2 against 1 now.
And there's no straight line handling difference that you've seen?
I'll reserve that for later.
Well, I can get nothing from you too, Matt, can I?
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I raced 2 Fords yesterday. They were about the same. And raced no one today, so yeah.
We raced each other.
Yeah, we were the same though, because we're both in the same car.
Yeah, ours has got Shell oil, so it shits all over yours.
Yeah, but ours is Australian owned. It's better for the economy. And still fast.
I'll try going in a different direction here. To all 3 of you, what have you learnt from the finals last year that you take into these early races about the points and about the championship now, having had 1 year of experience on how it all works?
Yeah, it's a difficult question. Like, I felt like last year we did quite a good job as a team. You know, I just had a bad day when I shouldn't have, and didn't have the points to advance. So I don't really think we need to change our approach for this year. I think we still did what we needed to do last year, and you know, we're sitting second in the points now. So I think we just keep doing what we're doing and just trying to win races. That's what we're here to do. So that's what's going to give us the most points.
I'll probably just avoid going head on to a wall at Gold Coast. Would be a good start and see what happens from there, to be honest.
I'll avoid putting someone else head on into a wall at Gold Coast. Yeah, I think you really want to get to Bathurst and be in the finals with a bit of margin so you can attack that race. It gives you that freedom. And then from there, you just need to go through to the final 4, like however you get there. Yeah, I don't think you can't do anything. We go out to be the fastest in every session. So there's no weird things you can do you can't develop anything. You can't do much. So you just have to go fast and put your best foot forward.
Gents, a question for all three of you. You obviously tested it on Wednesday. You watched, or you may have watched the Super 2 and the support categories race the short track today. Given the forecast is for much of the same tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be 35 degrees and a storm later. Have your teams considered what racing the short track would look like from a driving perspective, and obviously your personal opinions? Would that be something that would be exciting for you with a short lap, a bit more biff and barge maybe? Obviously you've done it with the short bend track before.
I don't know. I think we'll do enough laps of the short track on Monday. Doing rides. I don't know.
I think we're all allergic to that track.
I don't know if I want to touch the Blacktown Bull Ring. I don't want to go around that.
Is that what it's been nicknamed, is it?
I don't want to go around that track.
Blacktown Bull Ring.
If the track rips up during our race, I'm sure, we drive around when it's torrential rain. So if a little bit of marbles is on the circuit, it's not going to be the end of the world. So we did a whole Adelaide race that one year with the track ripping up in every single corner. So yeah, it should be fine.
So you'd have no qualms, either just, stick a cone in the middle of the track saying go around it, or...
No, just leave the track how it is, and if it's breaking up, just drive around it. I think we're all professionals,
Or
so we
inside
should...
it, I reckon. Inside it, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a bit high up. Go inside it. I don't think we should do the ride track. Save that for rides.
Last call here.
Blacktown Bull Ring.
I do like the Blacktown Bull Ring, and I think that's a good way to end. Congratulations, fellas. Race 2 at the Dunlop Sydney 500 in the books. One more to go tomorrow afternoon.